You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. 2 people turned themselves into police following a 1.5-year-long child abuse investigation. Hazleton police charged 51-year-old James Becker and 33-year-old Brittany Peters with endangering the welfare of children after allowing a known juvenile perpetrator to have contact with a 5-year-old victim. Both were arraigned with bail set at $50,000 unsecured each. And in related news, another man turned himself in to Hazleton police. 32-year-old Elias Francois Dominguez is accused of sexually assaulting an 11-year-old female. He was charged with rape of a child, indecent assault, and corruption of minors. He's locked up at Luzerne County Prison for lack of $50,000 straight cash bail. A wanted fugitive was arrested over the weekend after allegedly stealing a rental car and robbing 2 gas stations. Wilkes-Barre police responded to a rental car theft just before 2 Saturday morning. Then around 3:30, police responded to a robbery at the Citgo gas station off Kidder Street, with the suspect matching the description of the car theft. And as they were investigating, a 3rd robbery was reported at the Turkey Hill gas station on Wilkes-Barre Boulevard. When police caught up with the suspect, 24-year-old Kenneth Johnson, he led them on a chase before eventually crashing the vehicle in Hanover Township. Johnson was found to be already wanted by the county for felony charges. Parts of Coaldale Borough were locked down for over 4 hours Friday after a man barricaded himself in his home. 47-year-old Richard Lee Sweet was wanted in connection to the fatal shooting of his girlfriend, Joan Cressman, at her home in East Allentown. Sweet reportedly barricaded himself at his home on Fisher Avenue around 11 a.m., and police attempted to communicate with the suspect using a loudspeaker. Neighbors were also advised to stay inside their homes, and the streets surrounding the home were closed off. The sound of a single gunshot was heard coming from the inside of the house around 4 p.m. as Sweet attempted to commit suicide. He was taken from the scene by ambulance, but his current condition is unknown at this time. A Tamaqua man tried to escape arrest by jumping into a river in Schuylkill County. Police were called to Boyer's Food Market on Cedar Street back on September 30th for a report of disorderly conduct. Store employees told officers that 43-year-old Christopher Wiersma was riding around the store on a motorized cart, harassing customers. Wiersma jumped into the Little Schuylkill River when he saw police, but was eventually captured near Broad and Pine Streets. He was charged with public drunkenness and disorderly conduct. A Luzerne County janitor is in hot water after allegedly stealing ballistic body armor vests. James Newman allegedly took the vests from a storage unit on the 3rd floor of Penn Place Plaza in Wilkes-Barre to sell online. He was accused of taking 7 vests and selling 5 for around $100 each. Newman admitted to taking the items and was placed on administrative leave. He's scheduled to appear for a preliminary hearing on November 17th. A Bucks County woman's facing numerous charges for allegedly asking another person to purchase guns for her. 20-year-old Cameron Smallwood Doroyo asked an unidentified individual to buy 6 guns and ammunition at a Wapwallopin business back on September 27th. She told police that she intended to have the guns delivered to several people in the Philadelphia area and was charged with falsification to authorities, tampering with records, and criminal use of a communication facility. Her bail was set at $100,000, which she posted through a bondsman. The acting Luzerne County manager is prepared to submit her 2022 budget proposal to council members. Romilda Crocomo will reveal the proposal at Tuesday night's council meeting, though it's uncertain at this time if the budget will include a property tax increase. Several public budget hearings will take place once the budget proposal is released tomorrow night, as County Council is scheduled to adopt the budget by December 14th. Tuesday night's council meeting takes place at 6 in the Luzerne County Courthouse, followed by the first public budget hearing. If you're looking to help keep your democracy functioning, there's one way you can help the process. Luzerne County has a notice on its website requesting poll workers for this year's general election on November 2nd. The job pays between $100 and $150 tax-free, and they'll train you ahead of time. Also, here's another reminder that Pennsylvanians have until October 18th to register to vote, which can be done online at vote.pa.gov. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission released a ruling in the lawsuit against George Halkovich Jr. The ruling, dated September 30th, says in part that there is reasonable cause to believe that Halkovich sexually harassed and created a hostile work environment for the females based on their sex and retaliation, and failed to institute proper policies and procedures to ensure that it ceased. The determination also indicated that the county was aware of Halkovich's harassing and unprofessional conduct, but failed to take responsible or timely action to prevent him from engaging in further harassment. Both parties then had 10 days from September 30th to contact a senior investigator if they wished to reach a joint resolution to resolve the unlawful employment practices. Facebook's introducing new features in the aftermath of testimony that its platforms are harming children. These include prompting teens to take a break using its photo-sharing app Instagram, and nudging teens if they're repeatedly looking at the same content that's not conducive to their well-being. Facebook's also planning to introduce new controls for parents or guardians to supervise what their teens are doing online on an optional basis. Their response comes after whistleblower and former Facebook data scientist Frances Haugen went before Congress, accusing the social media platform of failing to make changes after internal studies revealed its harms on the youth, and being dishonest in its public fight against hate and misinformation. Coming up on Wyln News, celebrating the sounds of the seasons, plus highlights from Friday night's Golden Bear Hurricanes matchup. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kits. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Ezra. I'm 5 years old. It's kind of partly cloudy.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on Wyln News and Wyln social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the Wyln News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton, has the health care you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call Wyln News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. Wyln, we're your local network.
It's never too early to plan for the 16th annual Sounds of the Seasons. Let's celebrate. Doors open at 6 for the 7 p.m. concert on Saturday, December 11th at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center. The event will feature the renowned Hazleton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, with special performances by the Fabergé Follies and featured soloists. Tickets are $10 each and all seating is general admission. Tickets can be purchased through any orchestra or dance member and will be available at the door the night of. Regardless of vaccination status, masking and social distance protocols will be observed during the performance. We'll see you at the Wiltsey. With season coverage comes Game of the Week highlights, and our Rhino Sachi has the recap from Friday night's Golden Bear Hurricanes matchup.
This past Friday, WYLN brought you Week 7 of live high school football as the Schuylkill Haven Hurricanes travel to Mahanoy City to take on the Mahanoy area Golden Bears. Schuylkill Haven would open the scoring in the first quarter on a 4th and goal on the 8-yard line as quarterback Travis Ritchie found Connor Gehring in the corner of the end zone.
Ritchie going for Gehring! Got him! Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did! For a 2 Italian guys! Pizzeria! Schuylkill Haven touchdown!
The Hurricanes were now in the lead, 7-0. Mahanoy area would finally answer the Hurricanes with under 5 minutes left in the second quarter as quarterback Cole McGroarty rushed 4 yards for the touchdown.
And McGroarty is going to follow Manley to the goal line. He's in for a 2 Italian guys! Pizzeria! Golden Bear touchdown!
A missed extra point that would hit the crossbar kept the score 7-6 Hurricanes. But the Golden Bears would keep their momentum going early in the third quarter as Caden Stika would rush into the end zone from 6 yards out.
They're going to give it to Stika! Up the middle! For a 2 Italian guys! Pizzeria! Golden Bear touchdown, their first lead of the night!
Mahanoy would then go for the 2-point conversion as McGroarty would rush wide to the left and score to put the Golden Bears in the lead 14-7. Schuylkill Haven would not fold though, as they would tie things up in the fourth quarter on an Aiden Myers touchdown.
Gehring goes in motion, they give it to Myers. He's into the end zone for a 2 Italian guys. Schuylkill Haven touchdown.
Both teams held each other defensively for the rest of regulation. The game would then need overtime. Schuylkill Haven had the first offensive possession, and on 4th down at the 2-yard line, the Golden Bears stood tall defensively.
They give it to Myers, and the Golden Bears make the stand at the goal line.
Now it was Mahanoy's turn, and on 2nd down, Ben Manley would make the biggest play of the game.
They're going to give it to Manley. He's in for a 2 Italian guys Pizzeria. Touchdown, and the Golden Bears win it in overtime. 20-14.
As Marty said, the Golden Bears would get the dramatic overtime win with a final score of 20-14. Reporting for WYLN Sports, I'm Ryan Osachi.
Thank you, Ryan. And our WYLN Sports crew is already gearing up to bring you game number 7 of the 2021 high school football season. We kick off with some live Bulldog Patriot action this Friday, October 15th, when we travel to Crispin Memorial for the Berwick-Pittston matchup. Tune in for your Friday night fill of Marty Burns, Joe DeMelfi, and our WYLN Sports crew, bringing you the event, not just the highlights. Sponsored by Lehigh Valley Health Network, your orthopedics and sports medicine partner. No plans Friday night? No problem. Got some? Well, cancel them. Instead, tune in for your weekly dose of Friday night football and all the live local action right here on WYLN TV. Coming up on New England Village's News Choice, we bring back canines and cannabis and community and you. Plus, who's leading the way again this week? Stay with us and find out.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care for safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
It's high school football time. Watch WYLN for all the local high school football action as we bring you the event, not just the highlights, like only WYLN can. The Game of the Week on WYLN TV is sponsored by Lehigh Valley Health Network, your orthopedics and sports medicine partner. For the best in local sports, watch WYLN TV 35, the event, not just the highlights. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Solo Spaceman on WYLN TV 35. Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 4, Sundays at 9.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. We are at the beautiful City View Park, and we are here with Michelle Rose from the Mannered Mutts Dog Training. Correct. And we're talking about an event coming your way, an event that is for the people and the pups. So why don't we talk about, start off with this event that's going to be coming up here.
Yeah, thanks a lot. The event is called Canines and Cannabis. It's going to be October 17th from 12 to 4 right up here at the City View Park. We're hoping to get a bunch of dog lovers, humans as well out here. Dogs are welcome. We're hoping to have a bunch of vendors. We want everybody to come out. It's going to be a big educational event for the city, for everywhere.
And so canines and cannabis, that's an interesting topic that we hear. Can we talk a little bit about that? Just addressing to the folks kind of what they're going to experience coming up here and what they can find.
Gotcha. We're actually teaming up with Beyond Hello. They're actually going to help us sponsor this. They're going to be here on hand to talk about CBD oil and the importance of that with yourself and with your dogs as well. Also proper storage. If you do use medical marijuana, a proper way to store it so it doesn't hurt your pups. But it's definitely an educational event. We are not doing anything illegal or questionable. It is a little edgy, but we want to educate people and just kind of get the word out there about the importance of CBD oil, where to find it, where to buy it, how it works, and stuff.
And the concept behind this, how did this all come together and get planned to be here at City View Park, especially with the dog park? It's a perfect choice. Yeah. So how did this all come together?
I was here with Awesome Paws. There was actually a really great event up here. The Chamber of Commerce had it. I met Victoria from Beyond Hello. We're both turned out to be dog lovers, and we said, why don't we combine what we love? And that's exactly what we did. And we thought this would be the perfect backdrop for it, because I think. I've been a dog trainer now for 20 years, and education is so important. So it's also to importance of dog training and exercise, and how to get those pups helps. How to get pups helps who need it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they're kind of struggling with pain, anxiety, anything like that, we can help with the CBD oil. And her superiors, they also jumped on the bandwagon. We're all really super excited about this.
And some entertainment's going to be at the event, some vendors. Can you give a little preview of what we could find?
Yeah, we have a few vendors lined up. We have Farmhouse Values. They sell all kinds of soaps for you and for your dog, treats, laundry detergent. It's all natural. Monarch Dragon Jewelry is going to be there. She sells amazing jewelry. That's all handmade. Also stuff for your pets too. Richard Green Productions is going to be here. They're a DJ. They actually donated their time so we can do our talks and whatnot on the stage, and he'll have music in between everything. We're trying to get a petting zoo. We're hoping to do that. So we have a lot of stuff in the works, but we need vendors still. We want to fill all our spots, hopefully. So if anybody wants to be a vendor, they can contact us.
And that contact information for anybody interested in being a vendor, at least.
Yeah, they can look me up. It's 484-306-DOGS. They can call me. They can like my Facebook page. They can contact Awesome Paws as well, and they can get you the proper forms that you need to fill out and go from there.
And anybody just interested in the event, same kind of contact information? Is there any special page to look for, anything like that?
They can look on the Matter and Mutts page. The event's posted there. It is on Facebook. Everything's on Facebook. But yeah, and if anybody has any questions, they can call or contact me.
And one last shout out to the audience watching right now, reasons they should come to this event and just kind of the importance of it.
If you are having issues with your dog, or you just love your dog and you just want to come out and enjoy the day, let's pray for good weather. But we just want to encourage people to come out, learn about the importance of exercise training, CBD oil, and just have a good time. Just bring your pooch, your family, kids, everybody, and let's just come out and have a good time and enjoy this beautiful park.
You heard it here first, folks. Come out to this beautiful park. It's a great event, a great cause, a lot of education, and a lot of things to address, and it's going to be a great time. So thank you for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you, folks, for joining us here on Community and You on Wyln.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
Hi, I'm Marty Burns, host of Sports Talk, your weekly source for Hazleton area high school football. Join us every week as I'll be joined by head coach Dennis Bookman as we go over past Hazleton area opponents, we'll look ahead to a future opponent, and have a guest from the Cougar football program. That's all this season on Sports Talk, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton, your orthopedics and sports medicine partner.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, State Trooper Anthony Petrosky is leading the way again to kick off this week's series.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Leading the Way, where we explore the backstories of those paving NEPA towards a better future. This week, we're joined by State Trooper Anthony Petrosky. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, let's start off where we always begin. So tell us about growing up, where you grew up, just early life for Anthony, and how you got to being where you are today.
Yeah, so I grew up in Luzerne County in Larksville. I went to Wyoming Valley West High School all throughout my life till I graduated. At 18, I joined the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I always wanted to go into the military, but I wasn't sure, which branch or if I wanted to do it full time. So I joined the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I loved it. It was awesome. I loved every part of it. I went to boot camp, came back. I went to Luzerne County Community College for a few years. Really, I always wanted to be in law enforcement. I didn't do that in the Army National Guard, but I always wanted to be in law enforcement. I was always drawn to the uniform. So I went to Bloomsburg University to pursue my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. While I was at Bloomsburg University, I applied for the Pennsylvania State Police, and our job process is a year long. So I'm applying, I'm going through all the steps while I'm going to Bloomsburg University, and finally I got the letter saying that you were accepted. So I immediately accepted it. I went into the academy in January of 2007. And I left Bloomsburg my senior year. I did not finish my bachelor's degree, but I wanted to pursue my dream job as a Pennsylvania State Trooper. So I went to the academy, and it's been a good ride ever since.
All right. All right, folks. Check back tomorrow night as Trooper Petrosky continues leading the way into part 2 of this week's segment. Good night.
And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.